is the fifth word of the second paragraph on page 93 for this book. So anyway, anyone knew, he just wouldn't tell them up until they pissed him off. Then it was like a court drama. On January 16, 2007 you said that John and Jane were seen flirting at the coffee shop and, quote, "Oh my god, John is cheating on Mary with Jane again." Look through past messages and sure as poop the message would say that. 7. I worked with someone briefly when I worked for the police. He came to my team to get frontline experience for promotion. He'd been in a secretive investigation unit before coming to us. I'll call him Dave. We went into this area with loads of gang violence and we were enforcing a Section 60 stop for weapons after a nasty murder in the area. We stopped two men at the side of the street and it was immediately obvious they had nothing to do with any of it. We chatted for a bit and that was it, or so I thought. Dave, being incredibly polite and friendly, said to one of the men, "I think I know you." The man said that he didn't. He'd never been in trouble with the police, never been arrested, never got in any bother whatsoever. He was in his 30s, this fella. Dave said, "I do know you. Let me have a look at you." The man was good-natured about it even though I was feeling bloody awkward. "I've never been in any trouble," said the man. Dave looked at him and said, "I believe you haven't. Your dad did, though." He calls the man by his name, date of birth, old address, mum's name and date of birth, and dad's details too. Dave says that 22 years previously, he'd attended at the bloke's house when he was a preteen because his parents were arguing and his dad was intoxicated. His dad was arrested for a minor sleep-it-off breach of the peace. He wasn't a regular criminal or anything like that. Dave had not only recognized the guy, but he'd done it from when he was a child, aged him, and remembered every bloody detail for a minor thing over 20 years previous. No wonder he was in the high-end investigation units. Genius. 8. I knew a 14-year-old who was helping his dad drywall a home. The kid looked at the shape of a staircase, looked at the drywall on the horses ready to cut, looked back at the staircase, and then cut the drywall without a single measurement or marking. The drywall fit the staircase so perfectly that it slid into place like it was snuggling the stairs. Not a single measurement. 9. Just the first time I witnessed someone with a special interest in real life. Was a school assistant and had been asked to walk around outside the school with a specific 13-year-old kid who needed a 10-minute stress relief break. Anyway, we are walking and a plane goes by overhead pretty low to the ground. In a super casual tone of voice, that kid starts telling me the heading of the plane, which airport it came from based on how low it was, and its probable flight number and destination. 10. A friend once showed me his guidebook on how to handle his girlfriend. He'd taken notes on her likes and dislikes, what he'd given her and precisely how she responded, which actions caused which responses in her, what phrases he could quote at her to yield particular responses, etc., and then sort of used the information he'd collected to write a little guide to expected outcomes of various things he does so that he could diffuse her if she got mad at him. If she felt unloved, he had strategies for fixing the situation so he could go back to doing whatever he liked while she got off his back. If X, then Y will likely do Z unless P. It was somewhere between oddly sweet and creepily manipulative.